So they have these new autonomous driving vehicles in the city where I live, and I see them all over, driverless vehicles, and there's an app that you can download and try it out yourself. So I figured I'd give it a shot and see what it was like. It was a crazy ride. Cost me about 20 bucks, but I wanted to share the experience with you. All right, so I'm riding in the car and you can see we're moving, and there's no driver there, just the computer's driving. The vehicle has sensors all around it, and it's kind of cool. Look at the rooftop here. It's reflective. And all these Waymos that I was seeing around here are Jaguars. So I think this program's been running for like 2 years here in Phoenix, Arizona. And so it's a lot of fun to try this out for the first time. So I'm traveling for business, that's why I'm here. And I was talking to a Lyft driver over where I was at, and I asked him what his thoughts were on having these autonomous driving vehicles like this. And he said, I don't think the market, even if these expand and become like the norm, I don't think they're going to replace having a driver entirely, because there's always going to be like people that want a driver to load their luggage in the back for them, or if there's inclement weather, they may be worried, like if there was a problem with the vehicle, it's nice to have a person there, a driver that could get help or do things in other ways. So, I mean, that makes sense. This ride's comfy though, nice leather seats. Got a little touch screen right here. Kind of shows the GPS. Unfortunately, this won't get me all the way to my destination, so I will be taking like another rideshare app to get home, but I just really wanted to try this out, and it's significantly cheaper. And apparently the drivers are better than what you get with a human driver, statistically, right? Less accidents. I've noticed when people hit their brake lights or things like that, it stops and it seems to keep a good safe distance from everybody, and it's pretty cool. So far, it's a pretty comfortable experience. The something weird here is the front window right there is rolled down a crack, and you can see it. I don't know why, but it is. So pretty cool. I'll be in here for the next 37 minutes to get to my destination, and then yeah, it's fun though. I do like that. You don't feel like obligated to have to talk to a driver. And it's funny, but before I caught a plane out from where I was traveling this morning, I caught a Lyft with another driver, and his car smelled like pot. And he had a cracked windshield. And I'm like, man, that's kind of nice. I'm not dealing with people's habits or lack of maintenance using this. It's a lot better. And I really think these autonomous driving vehicles are the future. I'm thinking that, if I could have one, it was connected and everything else, I would love it. It'd be like having my own personal chauffeur. I would just drive like wherever. Like imagine this, okay? You go and you hop in the back and you take a nap, and then you wake up 4 hours later and you're by a beach or by the mountains to take a hike or something like that. So I think that would be really cool. But it's fun just looking at, whoa, it merged kind of close with the truck back there. You see that truck behind me? They know what they're doing though. I'm trusting it. That was pretty close. I don't think a human would have done that. I still think though, like again, I trust it enough to try it. This is my first time trying it. They do have cameras around here in the car because they want to make sure that you're not like vandalizing the vehicle and stuff, but they don't record audio. See, there's a camera right there, and there's a camera up on the dash. But it said here when I came in, the computer said that they don't record audio unless there's like an emergency, you need to reach out for help. I heard a story about one guy that he was locked in a vehicle, and it rained and it threw off the sensors on the fronts of the vehicle, and it started like driving in circles Like, it was just driving in circles around a parking lot, and it was locked. And the guy like called tech support, and he was like, "Hey, help me, I'm stuck." And the lady over the phone was like, "Well, I don't know how to like turn it off. I need to like get you some help." And so until they could get him help, he was just going around in circles, like around this parking lot for I don't know how long, more than an hour it sounded like though. And I'm like, that would suck. Hopefully that don't happen to me. But I think it's good. So pretty fun experience. I do like, you know, not having a driver, like it's just fun. So let's see how it goes. Here you can see the screen. It's been stopping at like red lights, no problem. So here I got a red light coming up. It's playing like some chill elevator music in here too. Being stopped at the red light there. But what's weird, like I was saying, is this, like the windows rolled down over here on the right. I don't know why. Dude's doing some work out there. Fixing the ground there. This is the no driver experience. Light turned green. And we're off. Love the palm trees here in Phoenix. The sun, it's like pretty early in the morning, a little after 7. So it was like no wait to grab one of these from the airport though. All I did was open the app, you know, hit the buttons, and I already had like 3 ready to go. I just had to find the one that had my my initials at the top of it, and then I was ready to hop in and go. Pretty cool. I was noticing on this screen, if I did decide I didn't want to be in here anymore, right, there's a button right there. I could pull the car over. I could call for support. Got my charging ports and stuff right here. And looks like I could change up the music if I didn't want to listen to this, this chill elevator music. It has palm trees. It's beautiful. We are in February in Phoenix, and I think there's nowhere else I'd rather be in the wintertime than here, unless I was snowboarding. But like, it is 70 degrees, it's sunny, it's beautiful. And that's why so many people move here, is to get away from the snow in the wintertime. I also think it's why, I don't know the details, but I think it's why they started the Waymo program here, was you got pretty good driving conditions year round. And so to pilot a program like this with autonomous driving vehicles, you would want ideal weather conditions. Because I've heard the inclement weather, rain, that it could get on the sensors on the fronts or sides of this vehicle, and it could affect it in some way. I don't know much about that or how it does, but so far things seem to be pretty good. Now, like I said, this is not going to take me all the way to my destination. It's just going to get me mostly there. And the reason why is because the pilot program, I live outside of the boundaries of it. But I still was like, I got to try this out, like drive in a autonomous vehicle. It's fun seeing like the steering wheel turn with you know, nobody around there. It's accelerating good. I mean, the driving's been pretty good so far. Like nothing too crazy, except that truck back there, it was kind of merging, but it sped up and it did good. See, it's got it's clicking on the turn signal. Here we go, I'm turning. I don't know if this is the route like that I would have taken to get to my destination, but it's the route that the car's taken me. I think it's taking a little bit longer of a route than what like, why am I going through a neighborhood? That's kind of odd. Look at this, it like went around this way. It must have picked something up about traffic on the GPS or something, but I'm still 25 minutes from my destination, and I'm like why am I turning on some back road in a suburb somewhere? Like, that's weird. That's really odd to me. Here we go. This is so random. Oh, well, there's some speed bumps here. It's slowing down for speed bumps. We got a bus over there. But like, yeah, look, I'm in like some neighborhood. And it's not taking like, I wonder actually, I think I heard there might be laws about like what roads these cars can drive on as well. And that may be the reason why it's taking me through like a neighborhood. Because right now I'm headed from the Phoenix airport to Costco in Gilbert, Arizona. So there's definitely way more of a direct route that I could take to get there. Stop there. But yeah, it's all good. I mean, this is all about like the experience and seeing how it does things. I know a lot of people would be nervous about trying these out because it's such a new concept that you know, that people are nervous, like and I totally get it. You know, there's a lot that still needs to be tested, little bugs that need to be worked out, but obviously it's safe enough that it's picking up people from the airport and taking them places like me today. So I got here safely, so worked out. I recommend trying it out. There it goes. Well, that was a fun experience.